In this video we're going to address one of the more confusing aspects of the APM qualification. That's the difference between project management governance and a project management method. I want you to imagine you're a project manager and you've got two sets of stakeholders you really need to manage. The first is those team members who work for you, either through a contractor or internally. For those people you have to tell them what to do, when to do it, what the timescales are, what the work is, what the budget is, and how to monitor progress. And then you've got another group of people who are senior managers or directors who you have to report to. So you have to tell them what's going on. And they want to know, is this project aligned with our strategy? What resources do we have? What risks are there? And how can these risks be addressed? And so you've got these two different groups of people who you're trying to communicate to. Well, project management method is the way that you manage the team members. So it describes the tools and techniques that you use to plan and execute the work on a day-to-day basis. Whereas project management governance is about the portfolio direction, alignment of your project with strategy. Have we got the right competencies and capabilities in place? Are we generating the right progress reports? Now, it can be quite convenient to actually split your role into two. And that involves appointing a project sponsor. So the project sponsor takes the main role in reporting up the governance route, leaving the project manager free to manage the execution of the project in the day-to-day basis. So in summary, that's the difference between project management governance and the project management method. Project management method is what the project manager does to have oversight of the execution of the project, whereas project management governance is what the organisation does to the project manager and the project sponsor so that the organisation has oversight of the execution of the project. So this leads us to an interesting conclusion. What are the processes that we follow in project management that cross across this barrier? Well, change control is clearly one of them. So that's how something either changes because the senior managers want things doing differently or something in the project changes. Stakeholder management clearly sits across this barrier, with the sponsor managing some key stakeholders and the project manager managing others. And issue management is the glue which ties both sides together. So issues get raised by the project manager because they put the project outside of tolerance, and they are escalated to the sponsor, who can take it to the governing bodies for key decisions. And finally, reporting and information management is a key process that glues these two sides of the project together. So as you can see, we've got two phases of project management. One from the perspective of governance and the other from the perspective of execution.